Boom! We are off with another episode of Booze Your Daddy, the podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Alan Snyder, here with my boy, only if the OJ's on sale. It's Zach Elias. What's up, buddy?
If I can win the lottery, I'll pay full price. That fucking asshole. I hate him. Almost as much as the guy on your shirt.
Booze Your Daddy, the podcast. Tuesdays we do it live. Saturdays we post it later. Got a whole gaggle of episodes. If this is your first time, if this is your last time, give us a good rating. Give us a good comment. Share the episode. Tell a friend. And remember, the next time that you go to a car wash, make sure they're playing that song because I truly enjoy the car wash. Working at the
car wash.
Secondly, make sure they're not making meth underneath of said car wash. But more importantly, tell that person you got a great podcast because we want more listeners because we like when people love us, but we love when people hate us.
We might have picked up a listener on Saturday.
Here we go.
Fuck off then. So I was playing golf with Eric, your boy. We got paired with two singles. One very nice guy, he's like a professor at Columbia, and he sort of dug my vibe. I was nuts. I didn't play well on the front nine, and I was kind of conniption. I shot the lights out on the back nine, and it was still having a conniption at the front nine. And he's like, "You're really funny. You're like Central Casting. You should have like a TV show or like a podcast or something." I said, "Funny you should say that. I do have one." I told him about it. I don't know if he's listening or not, but Curtis.
Hello there in TV land, Curtis.
Yeah, he was good. But like, I was like a Larry David or something like that. Just freaking out over my front nine, how bad it was. Then on the turn, I got into it. The guy in front of us got so mad at him, forgot how bad I was playing, and had about the best second half. And the guy was cracking up, laughing. I was like Richard Lewis, just like the head.
Dead?
Very dead. I'm still alive for now.
Got a great episode planned for tonight, but before we get into it, Zach, why don't you tell everybody what you are drinking?
So first things first, I've got a Voodoo Ranger Fruit Force. Before that, because Bebe's Kids was before Here Comes the Hot Stepper.
We now return to another episode of Watch Zach Drink. I forgot about that.
Yeah, well, I don't forget. Lannister pays his bet. So here's Massachusetts mouthwash. Terrible. Here's the feeling good all the time.
Pick this up. Oh, you're so disgusting. Give me a slight angle down on your camera as I talk about.
Whew. I'll get you there. I just forget how much bite it has at the end with the mint.
Staying peachy from the Hippanonymous Brewery in Atlanta, Georgia. So peachy peach cobbler sour ale, 5.5 alcohol by volume. What are you drinking?
We did that with the Voodoo Ranger.
Let's release the Kraken.
How are you feeling, by the way? You're drinking water last time.
Cheers, L'chaim.
L'chaim is right.
Hey, I'm back to drink.
That's the worst combination. This like fruit thing. It's like when you brush your teeth and they have orange juice. There's nothing worse.
How much alcohol is that? Going to be like 8.2?
Unlisted? Doesn't seem to say.
All right, whatever.
I'll keep reading.
Back using my coos. Just FYI.
Coos, huh?
Thanks to your boy Nicky Boy there.
Who's Nicky Boy? He sounds made up.
Go Dogs.
No, he sucks.
No, he doesn't.
He's not great. Is he? No, you know what? I like the other one better. The geeky one.
Episode 278, calling this one.
One cocktail, please.
Which would be the most obnoxious order ever at a bar, and I have never heard that before.
No one's ordered that.
No one has. It didn't make my list, but something happened in my life where it came up like 2 or 3 times where somebody mentioned a drink order of somebody else, and it just reminds me of how often I will be at a bar or a restaurant, and you hear somebody order something, and you go like, "The fuck is wrong with you?"
Terrible order. Yeah.
Right?
It's a terrible order. It's a weak order.
So I thought this would be one of the most obscure episodes we've ever done. This might be one of my more favorite things we've ever ranked. So I don't know if we're calling this the most pretentious orders, the most obnoxious orders, just the douchiest orders, but anything that somebody's gonna...
No, I didn't necessarily make it pretentious or douchey. It's just a weak order.
Okay, you're going with the weak order. I said how
I mean, there's plenty of douchey ones on there, but like...
Explain, Zach, to any first-time listeners, shout out to the Unk if he's there, how do we rank all this stuff? Hi, Tanta.
Hi, Tanta. We rank it based on nothing. We just, based on our opinion, what is... So you asked me the, like, worst order, like the douchiest order kind of thing. And if we have any honorable mentions, we'll either it's like 1 or 12 or whatever we can muster. And then it's battleship style back and forth until you sink someone's battleship.
Kick it
So
off.
it's-
Honorable
I had no
mentions.
honorable mention, but Jenna was just ranting his butt. Said a mudslide. I said, why? What do you care about a mudslide? She goes, it's a stupid thing to order.
My mother's
Okay.
favorite. True story. My mother and Bubby Heitzy flew out to Vegas
Happy birthday to her.
when I
She
was.
has a birthday every 4 months.
She did not have another one in 4 months. Don't worry. In '07, when I was working in Vegas, my Bubby Heitzy and my mother came out to Vegas, and we went out playing poker one night. The two of them were drinking mudslides. I had to carry the two of them out of a casino past all the cool people. It was the worst I've ever felt in my life. But mudslide's a dessert drink, so I wouldn't judge
It's
that.
a bad drink.
If it's chocolate milk. It tastes fantastic. It's
Yeah,
like it's like an alcoholic bullshit, is what it is.
Right, but it's a bad order.
No, she's right wrong.
Yeah, right.
All right. My honorable mentions.
Yeah, go nuts.
I've never actually heard this, but one of the reasons that I kind of got into drinking was from the movie Cocktail and Dreams, when the waitress comes by and asks for a Cuba Libre, and he goes, "A what?" and has to page through, and a Cuba Libre, Zach, is a...
Fuck if I know.
Tom Cruise opens the book, he finds Cuba Libre, and he goes, "A rum and Coke with a lime? Are you serious?" Which,
Something stupid like that.
well, I have a certain
I haven't seen
brother-in-law.
Cocktail in years. It's pretty good, isn't it?
Brother-in-law of mine loves a rum and Coke with a lime. I always say, a Cuba Libre, it's pretty douchey.
Last time I had anything in Coke was when I had wisdom teeth. Apparently I had 12 of them, and don't remember how I got home. I told my friend, I was like, yeah, we had a tough night. I had like 4 Jack and Cokes. He goes, dude, you had 12. By the end of the night, the guy would just give you soda.
2 whiskey Cokes, please.
Yeah, both for me.
My other honorable mention, which I have a nephew that used to do this all the time, how we let people order Shirley Temples, which is just sugar with some sugar and some sugar.
I thought about the Shirley Temple as a dumb order, and I kept it off because Zoe likes it, but it's a stupid order.
There you go.
It's just a bad order.
Kick it off. Number 10,
Okay.
Zachy. Worst order.
Worst order is a Miller Lite. It is the lowest of the 3 light beers. It's by far the worst. Anyone who orders a Miller Lite is specifically ordering it like, tastes great, less filling, fuck off. It's a bad order.
I am not picky with a lot of beers. Miller Lite to me tastes like a beer pong table to me.
It's terrible.
It is my...
Like a Coors Light or a Bud Light, fine. If that's what we're doing, we're going cheap light beers, okay, fine.
I agree with you. I do not drink Miller Lite. Anytime we go somewhere and they'll say, "Oh, we have light beer," I say, "I'll drink anything except for gin or Miller Lite." Those are my two.
You know what? I would take a Beast Light. At least they're trying for it. Give me a Beast Light. It'd be a great night. See what the bar's got it. Let's go.
Listen, ask Julia. I don't think she's ever seen me have a Miller Lite. I
had it in Milwaukee because you have to have Miller in Milwaukee. That's it.
I would get an MGD before I got the Miller. It just tastes like the ass crack of that last cup on a beer pong table. It's
Lick it up.
horrible.
Lap it up, muscle lips.
All right, glad my sister's here for my number 10.
Ooh.
I don't think you've ever heard this, but we can't go out to a meal without one asshole ordering
Manischewitz?
a frosted mug with my beer, please.
Oh, fuck him.
And every
I
single...
I like a beer with a handle on it. I like a mug handle.
Frosted mug, which most people go, "What do you want? What is that?" And they go, "Just take a glass, run some water, throw it in the cooler for about 10 seconds. It'll look frosted." Do you know who I'm talking about?
Your cousin Jeffrey, probably?
Comment section.
Daddy?
My father, every time. A frosted mug, every time. And every time, it was just like...
He is the most delightful human being. By the way, he's up there with Busey. He's out of his fucking mind.
So it is something that
He's standing over you sleeping.
I have to endure it every single time, and it may go over a lot of people's heads. If you've ever had dinner with the Bald Eagle, a frosted mug every time.
Yeah, well, if you've ever do it with my family, it's always, who ordered the Sprite? Like, it's always some nonsensical order. My dad does it. Apparently, his cousin in Florida, he does it too. Stupid.
Number 9, worst order.
No one really orders it. I've only heard it ordered a few times. Sex on the beach. Because you're just doing it for the comeback. Yeah. I'll get the car. Like, you're just doing it to hear what the bartender's next line is. I don't even know what it is. It's like some sort of fruity bullshit. It's probably okay, but, like, what's in it? Vodka and shit?
It has a couple of ingredients. The weird part about a Sex on the Beach is there's a Sex on the Beach shooter.
And the crack.
Sex on the Beach is a shooter. It's also a mixed drink, and they're two completely different
I've
things.
only seen it as a mixed drink. I've never seen it as a shooter.
As a shooter, it's like a rum, blackberry, orange, whatever. It's nothing special. It did make my original list, and I was like, I don't know.
You only do it for the end, for the see what the guy's answer is. You don't actually want the drink. You?
My number 9, I had this happen to me when I was waiting tables. I don't mind after dinner, but I have had. I don't care if somebody orders this after dinner. After dinner, totally normal, especially if you have a nice meal. But I have had clients when I was waiting table order a coffee with dinner, and you just go, what? And one time a lady did it, and the grandson goes, "You want a pack of cigarettes with that? What's wrong with you?"
All I hear is Boardwalk Empire, Bobby Cannavale. How about spaghetti and meatballs and coffee?
Exactly.
Oh, he goes, spaghetti and meatballs. Tell me about that. It's a great answer.
I don't mind the espresso martinis or an espresso or after, but a coffee with your dinner.
That's Gamora.
I swear I was there for it. I remember as a waiter going, "Great choice."
I would have said, "Are you sure?" See, that's why I'm bad with. Are you sure? How sure are you?
Do you want a pack of cigarettes with that, Grandma?
So good.
That's great.
That's outstanding. What
Number
am I on 8? Any wine you can't pronounce. Give me a Beaujolais. Give me something in Francais. If you can't pronounce it perfectly, you shouldn't be ordering it. And the best is when you can't pronounce it and the waiter corrects you. Give me that one, and you point to it. You're like an idiot. You have no idea what you're doing. They're giving you the cheapest Pruno they've got back there.
But I do it on purpose, and if anything,
You're an
I'm
idiot.
referencing the Family Guy where Brian goes out with the dumb blonde, and she goes, "Can I get an escargot and a chablis?" And he goes, "Yeah, one for me. Escargot and a chablis for me too."
My mother-in-law calls it Pinot Noir, which is like peanut of the night, essentially. It's nonsense. She also says guacamole, and she speaks some other sort of funny language.
See, I do it on purpose. I do it all the time with waiters.
Pinot Noir. And it's like, oh, God.
Great.
I'll take the Chardonnay.
My number 8 is on my list because it might be the best name ever for a drink that I've never seen ordered. Nobody will order it, and you can't tell me a single ingredient in a Harvey Wallbanger.
Gin?
Nope.
What? I thought it was gin, lemon juice, and
Nope.
a little spritz.
Nope. It is a screwdriver where you float some Galliano. Galliano is that obnoxiously long yellow bottle that you see at the top of a bar that's moved in with the house type of thing. But that is a Harvey Wallbanger. It's a screwdriver with.
That's like the Brewers, the Harvey's Wallbangers.
It is a missed opportunity for a fantastic drink.
So you sort of sunk my 3.
Go ahead.
Any drink made with those decorative bottles, like a Frangelica.
Hazelnut liqueur is fantastic.
But you're fine. I can't have it. I'm allergic. But still, like anything that's the bottles that you have to blow the dust off, like the Harvey's Wallbang. Just what are you doing? That anyone who orders anything that the guy has to like search for the bottle, idiot.
All right, you're number 7. Worst order.
A 2,000 calorie Bloody Mary. Anything that's a meal, anything that's not a Bloody Mary,
the schmutz.
It comes with like a fork and knife. What are you doing?
Oh, I love
There's a
those.
hot dog in there, a sausage, a burger. It's this tall. Come on, it's not a drink.
We have an inside joke at my sister's house where my brother-in-law makes a great bloody with a Old Bay rim job, and he puts on shrimp and okra and everything. I say the shrimp have to be as long as my arm, and he does a great job.
Now, I am not a Bloody Mary guy, so like, and I'm not even a good Bloody Mary snob. I like the cheapest ones. I like the mix. I like it with the horseradish in there. Yeah, I like the Vegas ones. I'm not a high-end Mary guy, but I'm not a vodka guy. But the 2,000 calorie one, like a full day's worth of calories in your Mary, ridiculous.
My number 7 is because it's a great line that only one person, who is soon to be a new person, gets to use.
How do you become a new person? The Pope?
Shaken, not stirred.
Oh.
Nobody gets to say that unless you're a James Bond in a James Bond movie.
Has anyone ever said stirred, not shaken?
You know what? I respect it.
I'm going to start doing it. I don't really know what a stirred martini is, but we're going to find out imminently.
It's basically what a martini is. Now, do you know why he wants it shaken?
Is it like for poison or something? If it like rises to the top, some bullshit.
It's supposed to make the alcohol, whether it's gin or vodka, just a little sharper. It's like you bruise the alcohol. It's pretty douchey, but people who want to use that line ever, it's just, no, it's not you. You don't get to say it.
Okay, well, you sort of sunk my Duke then.
Duke, let's hold off on that.
Okay.
All right, number 6.
Number 6, a Cosmo. And the answer, what are you doing? It's a stupid drink.
Sex in the City.
Yeah, exactly. And you're not any of that. Call me when you think any of them, because no one wears a Cosmo does. So something like 300-pound wildebeest housewife. I'll have a Cosmo, a Cosmopolitan. I'm feeling naughty tonight. I'm such a Samantha, or who the other names are.
I think it's like Miranda or Carrie or something, or
Sure.
I missed one.
The lesbian used to live in my buildings wasn't very nice to me. That's
Cool.
Miranda, right?
Yeah. I kind of blanked on the last one. Charlotte, I think.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Here's where I kind of agree with you. Ordering a Cosmopolitan is like saying like the New York Knickerbockers. Don't I said the Knickerbockers. Do not unabbreviate a word, but at the same time,
you're gonna have to edit that out. It's so bad.
Do you know what it is? A Cosmo?
It's just like
it's straight vodka with a drop of cranberry juice in it, and we're calling that a cocktail.
It's meant to get housewives wrecked. That's the whole drink.
It's 4 shots with a drop of cranberry juice.
Yeah, it's meant for divorcees. That's what the drink is. Go on.
My number 6 is something that I just call alcohol in a mixer. I'm an adult. I'm not in college. If you have a drink or order a drink that's a blank and blank, not for me. Nah, like, what are we doing here?
Like a gin and tonic or rum and coke, like Chuckles over there likes?
You need, like Chuckles with the line, you need to up your game. If you get a gin and tonic, they better say like, oh, like Bombay Sapphire and this. But if you're getting rail gin and tonic, which is also really low, that's what it's called on the rail. No?
I don't know, man. Sure.
Well, it's rail, well, same thing. Then there's, anyway, call, then top shelf.
It's funny.
So
I know this.
It's just what it's called. But when people like go to a party or it's just this and this, okay, all right, woof. Swing and a miss.
No, I get it.
Number 5.
Anytime someone orders like the hoppiest beer they have, like figure out what'll kill me and take it down one notch. Like Eric with this, your boy. Hops for days. Give me a Bud Light and you can have that impossible to think drink that. Oh, I taste notes of impossible to be around. Stuff like that.
That is what an IPA is. At the same time, I enjoy an IPA, a New England IPA, even a DIPA. But when the alcohol percentage gets to double digits...
46. Yeah.
You're just chewing it. Just take a spoon and just start eating oatmeal.
Yeah, exactly. Ew. Anything who's just hoppy, which is hoppy for the novelty of it. You're not enjoying it. I'm going to have 26 Yinglings. Enjoy your one beer.
My number 5 is a vodka martini. Stay with me. Do you know what's in a vodka martini?
Vodka, vermouth, and some olives.
You were very close. It's a dirty martini if you put the olives. But a vodka martini...
No, dirty martini is when you put the olive juice in. The olives are a garnish.
Oh, maybe. I want you to name any recipe in the history of anything where you need 2 things. You go vodka, and then you take the other one, and you pretend to add it to the drink. You do not put vermouth in a vodka martini. But you must take it, wave it over the bottle, and then put it down like you were about to.
Wait, it's like a Harry Potter trick? You don't actually put it in?
It is for posterity. It is because they used to put it in there, and now we just pretend.
Just vodka?
It is straight vodka.
Or when you have a gin martini, they put the vermouth in.
Maybe, but I'm telling you, you're not supposed to put sweet vermouth or dry vermouth in these drinks.
I have seen vermouth in my martinis.
It's incorrect.
But that's what's supposed to be in it.
Because it used to be, but it tastes like shit, and they don't do it anymore.
No, they taste good.
Okay. That was my number 5. Your number 4.
Sparkling water. When they come around at the table and they go, still or sparkling, any asshole who orders sparkling is the biggest jackass in the world. I hope it's a $46 bottle of Saratoga or whatever it is. Like, just get the goddamn tap water and call it a day. You tell me an order that you order I get judged on, I will judge you for days. Judge Dredd style if you order sparkling.
Ready for the joke that lands 10 out of 10 times?
Sure.
Especially in New York City. When they come around and they go, still, sparkling, or tap, whoever the current mayor is, you go, could I get Bloomberg water, please? It lands every time. Or Adams water, please? Every time they'll laugh. Every single time.
I don't know about all that, but the funniest line in Hacks was when she goes, I need bear pee, and the guy goes, still or sparkling. I was on the floor. I just couldn't take it. Go on.
My number 4 was one of the reasons that this episode came up. Now, granted, was from your boy Rosenpenis, who I know you love.
He's great.
He's
He's growing on me in posterity. I haven't seen him in years.
He went to Minnesota with his son for the Mets series last week. And on the way back, he sends us a text. He goes, guy behind me at the restaurant ordered a mimosa at 7:51 in the morning. And the waiter said, sorry, sir, Minnesota state law, we can't serve alcohol before 8 o'clock. And I had a lot of thoughts about this because New York also has laws like that. But also, what asshole orders a mimosa for breakfast?
It's a breakfast drink.
It is so pretentious, and I will judge.
Oh yeah, it's so pretentious, but
That's
I thought it was like 7:51 at night. What are you doing, guys?
I'm sorry. 7:51 in the morning, where they couldn't legally serve it because they can't serve alcohol.
That's a better order than 7:51 at night. A mimosa at 8 o'clock at night. You're an animal. You're a serial killer.
You just get straight champagne. I wouldn't mind that as much.
Just mimosa. If you order a mimosa at 7:51, 8 o'clock, you're killing them, man. You're just a lunatic.
This is the
You're pleading insanity by that's your insanity case.
All right, I don't want to use what I was about to say until I get to my Duke, but it is you're with somebody that orders that at 7:51. Like if you and I go somewhere, I order a mimosa with breakfast. You are not okay with that.
No, you get destroyed.
Okay, so
You get 2,000 calorie Mary, hell of a mimosa.
Number 3.
It's a Frangelica or any dusty bottle.
Oh, you did that. All right. My number 3, I almost sunk earlier, but kind of the way I named this episode, One Cocktail, Please. As a beer snob, connoisseur, whatever you want to call me, I do hear people often that order, could I get a beer, please? And the bartender has to say, what type of beer do you want? And they're like, like if you don't know beer, just
then he's 19 years old.
Just point to something. Yeah.
Then he's not. It's his first beer.
One beer, please. One crack rock. It annoys the shit out of me. If you don't know what you're doing, and you don't have to know beer, but you can look and see the names, or just say, what beers do you have?
Or what commercial did you most recently see? Let me get a Red Dog, please.
Did I ever tell you I got carded at a liquor store maybe 10 years ago because I walked in, grabbed the first 30 that I could see, go to pay for it, and the guy goes, I need some ID. And I look at him, he goes, you just walked in and grabbed the first beer. There's no way that you're 21. I'm like, okay, here you go, sir.
I like that he's paying that much attention.
Yeah. Number 2.
Okay. All of yours have been alcoholic. Not all of mine have been.
Coffee?
If you're doing it right.
Shirley Temple?
If you're doing it right. Okay, here we go. Any time when the alternate drink won't do. Well, I mean, Coke, please. We have Pepsi. No. Fuck off. Like, it's not like you're ordering an RC Cola. We have Sprite. No. I've seen it plenty. More. I've seen that more than anything else on this list, and I want to strangle that person because you're now delaying my order. Let's move this meal along.
I make a face, so they're like, I'll have
you
a Diet Coke.
The face,
they go, Diet Pepsi? I go, okay.
Yeah, right, but you're going to take it. But let's move my order along, because I'm still 4 people away, and I'm getting antsy.
What else do you have? It's all Pepsi products.
We get an RC Cola, Crystal Pepsi. I did that to Bobby today. I had a real list. I'm just torturing you with Crystal Pepsi today.
You did.
It texted me, he goes, that's not how the game works.
Nobody's going to get that.
They'll get it. Allison loves Crystal Pepsi.
My number 2, it could be for both genders, but it's really just for one. I knew somebody that used to always wanted to use this line. If a man ever walks up to a bar and orders a vodka cranberry, they wanted to go, would you like a tampon with that, sir?
Well, I mean, or they could say what they said in Beer League, which, want to side a cock with that? We got it in fresh. It's great.
Vodka cranberry, even if you're having 37, even if you have a UTI, it's not a good drink.
No. Not a good drink. Not a good drink at all.
All right, number 1, Duke.
My number 1's a martini. Because when you order a martini, you are making a statement at that meal. 4 Bud Lights and a martini, it makes a statement. If you're going to have a martini, everybody else in the group better be having one too. Because the game was the drink that you will be judged the most on. If you open with a martini, everyone at the table is judging you in some capacity. They are sizing you up. It's a rich guy's drink. It's an asshole's drink. Poor people don't order martinis.
All right. Hold my martini, Zach, because you messed up this game. Are you ready? The number 1 answer that you will be judged on more than anything in this world is if you sit down and go, 1 Long Island iced tea, please.
Oh, nobody orders that.
This came up because I had friends over last week, and they said they go for physical therapy, both of them. And they don't really like the place because they said it's a bunch of bro Rogans that are the physical therapists.
It's the greatest line ever.
And I was like, wait. I'm kind of offended. And she goes, Like, the one guy tells me how he went out last night and ordered 2 Long Island iced teas, and he wanted credit for being so cool. You are making a statement. When you get a Long
I
Island,
didn't even cross my mind.
you're
It's
going
weird.
like
That's the kitchen sink. Give me a spriola of everything, a touch of everything.
you know what it is, right? It is a vodka, gin, rum, tequila blended, and then you do a spriola, actually Sprite and lemon and a splash of Coke.
That's essentially when you don't want your parents to know that you're drinking, so you take a little bit of everything, put it and swirl it up, and it's the worst thing everyone's ever had, but it rocks your world.
The reason I'm right is you go on a first date. We should be so lucky. And you sit down, and the waitress, and she says 1 Long Island iced tea. We're gonna have a great time that night.
Great night.
But like, no. There's
Never calling her again.
Never. There are meetings in this poor girl's future that I'm not going to be attending.
But use 1 Long Island iced tea and the check, please, because we're leaving right now. Have to check out early so we can get this thing rolling.
So yeah, the mimosa and the Long Island iced tea came up in my life. I was like, I would judge the shit out of 2 people if they got that.
That's a strong order. That's an aggressive opening order. That's a big ante. You're going all in before the cards are dealt with a Long Island iced tea.
Feeling
you want
quirky?
to look at your cards? No, I'm all in.
Feeling quirky? Give me some jerky.
Okay, that was fun actually.
That was just for us.
Whatever. Allison seemed to play the game. Daddy, with me. Ozempic feet, the gnarly side of weight loss drugs exhibited by some celebs. It gets your feet. There's a Sharon Osbourne, all the nasty.
Oh, my little
Yeah,
feet,
so your feet get all grunged up and gross from Ozempic.
So
they get wrinkly.
Have you never seen my feet? I might have Ozempic feet. I never have tried Ozempic.
Really? A turkey causes chaos in Indiana's supermarket. Cops attempt to capture the destructive bird as videos show. The video is great, but it's literally what it sounds like. It's a turkey running amok in a supermarket. It's like the wolf did a few weeks ago. Why is wild game in supermarkets?
Well, have you been to Staten Island recently? You know there's turkeys everywhere. Everywhere.
What? No,
Everywhere.
I did not.
Google it.
Humanoid robots join runners for half marathon, but some droids struggle to find their footing. Why the hell is this thing running a marathon? It's not an athlete. It looks like Michael Jackson. You know what? Probably would. Look at that thing. It's not terrible.
You sunk my submarine. This was on my list.
The robot thing?
I read a couple of articles. One, the robot wins. Another, the robot didn't win. Can't you just program the thing to run faster? None of this makes any sense.
Yeah. It's iRobot.
If you said to me, like, okay, you're going to race against a robot, I go, okay, I win, or I lose. This robot's clearly going to beat me.
Well, yeah. I don't know if this is a quirky or a Pishadoo or the greatest thing ever. We should do it. Are you familiar with the rapper Kosha Dills?
You mean my alternate?
I mean, it's incredible. He is doing what is called the pass under. He is doing Passover Seders on the train. So you'll just get on a random train car and there's a Seder going on with him and his cronies. And you can join in if you're a J. It sounds incredible.
Do they check?
Next year, Passover, remind me. I will figure this out. I will call Kosha Dills. It's a great name.
That's pretty good.
OnlyFans model who filmed herself urinating on grocery store food, busted by hotel room pee spree, including she peed on the Bible. She just goes around peeing everywhere. Now, she seems like a nice peeing girl. She pees in grocery stores, she pees in Bibles and in hotels, and that's her OnlyFans thing. That's pretty disgusting.
She looks like the girl from Glow.
Next door. From what?
From Glow.
Oh, I didn't see it. Was it good? I should see it. Mark Maron is like a... No.
It's 4 seasons, and there was supposed to be a 5th, and you won't be happy with the ending because there was supposed to be another season, and there's not going to be.
Happy with the ending. We'll talk about last night. They clutched the pro. Oh, you didn't see then, clearly.
No.
All right, we'll get to that. Deodorant controversy engulfs tennis match as Harriet Dart mocks Louise Boisson for smelling really bad. As they had to keep changing. I never heard of either of these.
Why can she smell her from that far away?
No, they changed sides. She was all the stanky. One of them's French. And she is complaining to the that the other one smells bad. That's fantastic.
I heard about this, and then she had to apologize. I thought that was
she didn't have to do shit, by the way. And when they apologized to that Emmy Lou Wood for the teeth, I don't get it. Why is she right? It's satire. I would kill for SNL to make fun of every body part I have. None of them are that impressive. Kill for it. Yeah, whatever. They could have a prosthetic out to here. I would laugh my ass off. She's going to be the breakout star of that show for the teeth. The hell with it. The Democratic staffer who we discussed, who had stooped all the people in the White House and in Congress and on Congress floor, he checked himself to a mental ward after the scandal. How is that a get out of jail free card? I don't care that he did it. He's not going to be in trouble. He should go to jail because you check yourself into a thing. It's a loophole. I don't like it.
So he can just check himself into that new wing they're building onto the White House, right?
That thing will be gilded. It'll be fantastic. This one's good. Passengers forced to hold plane together after mid-air malfunction. Quote, it was crazy. This thing came apart, as Don Quixote would say. And some guy had to literally hold it up with his hand the whole flight. It's just out of control on a Delta flight.
What if he has to go to the bathroom? What do they do?
Then it just falls. He has another guy hold it up. How is that our problem, that the luggage thing can't stay on?
Zach, sorry. Finish your sentence.
Yeah, no, these flights are insane. They're falling from the damn sky.
So this past weekend, I was in charge of feeding Bubby Heitzy at one point, and she's like, I'm not eating it. I don't want it. So I was like, come on, we're playing helicopter on the Hudson. Oh, there goes her propeller. Where's Sully Solinger? And she ate the food.
Did she? Did she have a clue what you're talking about?
Yeah, okay.
California mayor wants to give homeless people, quote, all the fentanyl they want.
That's what they want.
They want it. You need to purge these people. You know what? It's not a terrible idea. If they want it, great. It gets the fentanyl away from other people. He's actually got it. I'm not saying he's going to be humane, but at least he's solutions-oriented.
In California, he's going to be mayor for 5 more minutes.
Yeah, and then he'll be president. So buckle up, Buttercup. All the fentanyl you want for free. I don't want fentanyl. If they want it, enjoy.
Okay.
And I have a house. And my number one, Eric Adams. Did you see what happened with him?
Nah.
So he was trying to support, the Dominican Republic, the nightclub that fell. He's wearing a shirt that says, "In God We Trust," and such, except for the fact that it is in Italian. He had that one too. He also had a shirt that was like for them and supposed to be in Spanish. It was in Italian.
Nah, wrong language.
People have one job. Even he should speak enough Spanish to know. Come on, man. How is he?
Wait, I didn't say nah. Like I went like, like what an asshole.
Yeah, what an asshole. Yeah, it was supposed to be for the Dominican nightclub, and his shirt is in Italian, which clearly means that some staffer went down to Canal Street and bought this thing and fucked it up. Like, just get the little things right, people. It's not a hard life. It's not a hard job.
Hey Zach, what you watching?
Did you see The Last of Us yet?
No. We just started last week's episode.
Oh my god.
Do you have anything new, or we're going right through this?
No, we're going right through this. Oh wait, no. Hey, Black Mirror's back. I had no idea that it dropped. It should have came out of nowhere. We have 2 or so deep. They're good. The one we watched was excellent.
Black Mirror's fantastic.
Yeah, but not all good.
No. When it's good, it's great. When it's not, it's not. But
when it's not, it's still pretty good. But like,
nah, that werewolf episode last season was horrible.
Maybe, but I just watched 2 of them. We watched. One was very good.
Okay.
Yeah, Black Mirror's back. I had no idea. Nobody told me.
Yeah, I saw something, and then Julie was like, "Yeah, like a week ago." I was like, "All right, I got to get to it." She doesn't watch it. She's anti-Black Mirror.
Why?
Because exactly. Because the reason I don't watch Paradise. Because
the fuck is Paradise?
You're welcome.
All right.
What
are you watching?
Zero.
Zero.
I've been.
Is Milo still crying up there?
Maybe.
Why doesn't Julia take care of him? Is that a mobster?
Am I the asshole?
Yes.
I'm on a text message chain with a couple of people that most of my friends aren't friends with, and it was one of their birthdays the other day because Facebook said so. So I sent like a, "Hey, happy birthday, Steve." And somebody else responds, "Yeah, Steve, happy birthday. It's also my birthday, too." I was like, "Oh. Facebook didn't tell me it was your birthday."
Then it's on him.
Right?
It's on him. If his birthday's not on Facebook, you have no obligation to remember it.
I also never really look to see whose birthday it is.
I check every day. It is my social calendar.
Well, I wait for my HBD delightfully.
HBD, you'll get it in no time. There's a vaccine for that, too. With RFK Jr., it probably is one. He knows medicine.
Pishadoo of the week. I got 14 candidates, but you already got one. The first one's a little complex. Home this weekend, we want to go for sushi. My brother-in-law heard that
I heard you picked up the tab.
I did.
I know. I'm letting them all know that you told me.
My brother, I did.
You did. He made a big deal.
Jason calls in advance and goes, "Excuse me, I heard you guys have like some specials or whatever." And the
Did
lady
they ever
goes,
eat anything not on special?
"Lady goes, we do. It's 25% off if you dine in." Which I was like, "All right, whatever." So then we go there. I pick up everything. It was like a $200 tab. Meanwhile, $50 off. So I was like, "Okay, that actually."
Did they
was...
do the check dance? They offer, no, I got it. No, it's okay. The dance goes back and forth. I am excellent at reading the eyes and knowing when not to do the last one.
I was 4 sake bombs in. I don't remember. But the lady comes over and does here is your check. Here is the new check. So you see the difference for what you want to leave the tip on. And she points out, like, tip on this check,
Ooh,
not
you
the
tip
new
on
one.
the original. No.
You're supposed to.
I disagree.
But she pointed it out pretty hard.
I don't agree. You just give you the check. The 25% is already taken off.
No. 20, you're supposed to tip on the original check, dude.
I never get an original check.
Anyway.
I don't care for the 2 checks.
Jim Palmer is being demoted from the Orioles reporter where he did 80-some games last year. He's doing 50 this year.
How he died?
No, that's the Pope, not the same person.
Aren't they? In Baltimore, they might be.
Do you know why I think he's getting demoted? It came out the other day. He's never had a chicken wing in his life, and they offered him. He's like, I'm all set.
An asshole.
Right?
Try new things. Be open to the experience.
That really bothered me. I saw a story about a lady who had a mystery rash that couldn't be solved for 16 years. She stopped smoking, and it cleared up.
Ew.
Do people not realize that's just straight poison? And if you have something that you can't figure out, like,
Stop smoking.
Stop smoking. It's like if you ever are you're not sleeping well, you're not doing. If you're having problems, eat better, exercise, and stop smoking. I promise you, it'll help. I
You're the
promise.
best physical therapist in town. You did nothing for my ankle, by the way. It's still enormous.
I might be picking on people near and dear to me, but I've seen a couple of videos online that some young kids are now doing another ALS challenge where you just throw waters.
You're stupid.
Okay, we did this 10 years ago. It was cooler then. You're stupid. We're not.
It wasn't cool then either. I refuse to do it. I'd rather just write the check, which I didn't do.
That was before I met you.
Yeah,
You
did
didn't
that?
do it? Of course. Me?
Did you write a check?
No, I
Then what the fuck's the point?
awareness, asshole.
Of what?
That ALS,
Yeah, be aware. Tell me anything about it. Just write a check.
amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. You really want me to tell you about it?
Yeah, you got time.
Starbucks is changing their uniforms. They're now making the people wear all black
I heard.
underneath, so it makes the apron pop and they seem more friendly. I have a solution for Starbucks.
be more
Charge less
friendly.
than $12 for your alcohol for your coffee. Bullshits are way too expensive. Charge less than whatever it is these days because it's insane.
It's insane.
It's way too much. Okay. I saw a story about a New Jersey high school kid that got into 7 Ivy League schools.
Nerd.
1, you applied to too many. 2, why you stop at 9?
How many are there?
Sorry. He got into 7. Why did he stop at 7? He should have sent applications to all of them. If you get into every Ivy League school, color me impressed.
How many are there?
It's 13, 12, 10.
Okay.
I saw a story that scientists have now been able to tap into a new color. All they have to do is zap your eyes with a laser, and you now see a color that's never been discovered. I think I'm okay with the Roy G. Biv that I can see now. I am not having any laser shot in my eyes to see new colors.
What if they shoot a laser in your eye so you could actually meet Zap?
Like from American Gladiators?
Exactly. The same.
My wife is on a new TV show that's coming back on Amazon. Maybe you've heard of it.
She's on American Gladiators?
She will be working on it.
Oh, that's not the same as hanging out with Gemini and Zap.
Anyway, robots in the marathon you mentioned.
There are 8 Ivy League schools.
Okay, so he didn't get into one or didn't send an application, and fuck him.
If you didn't send it to the 8th one, I wonder what it was and why. Columbia. You know.
Last night was WrestleMania. It was in Vegas, and people spill out from wherever the hell it was. And in Vegas, they have the escalators where you go up and you got to go down and across.
Yeah.
Well, there were so many people that some of these wrestling fans were like, I'm not waiting. I'm going to run up the down escalator. Now, when you picture a wrestling fan, are they in shape? Do they look
They're
like
not.
they exercise? Well, there was a couple of people that decided to try to run up, and some were successful.
Fall straight down.
This one guy had no business even trying. He got pretty close to the top, but the fact that this fat asshole thought he could get up there against the escalator, Zach, watching him go down, his like, as he's just right, because he eventually just stops, right? Like he didn't tumble, he just
You just go right back down.
and he's just like, and as the thing's going down, the defeated look on his face
It's
worth the
incredible.
price of admission. Yeah, it was really, really good. Picking on the polar bear, did you see your boy leg out a triple the other day?
Yes.
If you ran the way he ran going into third base, it's just like white men can't jump. I'd rather look cool and get a double than he was running like he had diarrhea in his pants and was just trying to keep his legs were just flying out to the
Legs
side.
akimbo. They weren't great, but whatever. He got a triple. I like it.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about, right?
100%. He looked terrible. He was huffing and puffing.
I saw a story on ESPN's website, maybe it was on their social media, but some kid who has Tourette's is doing quite well in high school basketball. I don't think he's going to make it anywhere serious, but the way he shoots the ball is they pass him the rock, he puts it on his elbow, lets it roll back to his hand, then he shoots. Well, one, good for you, because eventually somebody's going to come block this fucking shot because you're giving them an extra couple seconds. But two, so Tourette's is where you yell and scream. Why is this guy can't just shoot a ball? He can yell, fuck shit, fuck, and shoot normal. Why are they
Unbelievable. If he did that, he'd go pro.
just talking shit the whole time?
Why does they yell curses? Why don't they yell like cat, banana, rainbow?
Some do. Some just have like, and that,
One more time?
uh.
There it is. But like, why when they yell is it curse words?
I don't know. It's just
Why is it not office supplies?
stapler, pencil, paper.
Exactly. Yeah.
Elements. This has come up more than 3 times in the last maybe 2 months for me, and this is getting back to the sushi restaurant. I want to see the menu before I go to a new place. So I go onto the Google, I look up the website, about us, our story, our location, our phone number. You want menu? You start online order. Why can't you just post the fucking menu? That's all.
Menu.
It's all anybody wants to see.
No, it's all. I've never used to like doing that, and now I have to. I have to see the menu beforehand.
Well, it's less for me. I can figure it out. It's for my roommate who's not great at this. But more than
Whoa,
once.
whoa, whoa. We're not glossing over that. What does that mean, not great at menus?
No. She needs to like see a lot of options and then kind of pick and choose. I'm like, that and that.
Yeah. I like to know what I'm going to be discussing. I'm going to get a sense for the feel for it. But
So-
she's not good at menus. She's not good at ordering.
She's good at ordering. She just wants to make a decision. Like, I need to know what she wants. So I'm like, here, look at the menu.
You have to order for her. I'll have the linguine vongole, and the lady will have the same.
Dude, when I'm doing takeout, yes, I have to call the order in and then go pick it up.
Yeah.
All right. Can't read. Oh, this is a great story. This should win. Woman donates kidney to her boss. Promptly fired from her job for taking too long to recover from the surgery.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So good.
Nothing's beating that.
And the number one, and I hope he's watching, but my uncle this past weekend, Uncle Steven, who I don't think you know as well as some of the other ones, he's standing in the kitchen at my cousin's house at this party. He takes out his phone. The font was so large, I think there was 3 letters total. That's not where I'm going with this. He then I can see over his shoulder, he is texting. He starts a text with emoji,
Eggplant?
and then starts writing all his message. And I go, wait, what are you doing? He goes, well, I'm responding to what they're saying and then saying what I want to say. I say, no, you put the emoji at the end of the sentence or just send the emoji. He goes, I don't think you're right, man. At which point his kids and anybody in earshot's like, are you stupid? You don't put the emoji first and then start talking.
Is he stupid?
No. Yes.
Okay.
But this was one of those weird things where I go, this is why you don't old in text. There should be a cutoff age. Like a driving test is how old you have to be to drive. There should be a cutoff for no emojis, no texting once you hit 65.
What if it's like Spanish, like the upside down question mark? You put it first.
This does nothing for you if somebody constantly put emoji. You're going to do this to me just to torture me now.
100%. You've now given me a live grenade that I can throw at any time.
Sushi discount on the menu. Make sure you please tip on the original amount. Jim Palmer, less games, and he's never had a buffalo wing. Mystery Rash for 16 years. She stopped smoking. All better. New ALS challenge. All the kids aren't cool. Starbucks changing its uniform, but it's all black underneath.
No. Okay.
New Jersey high schooler applies and gets into 7 Ivy League schools.
Cool.
Scientists are zapping eyes, creating a new color.
Like
Robots in a marathon, which I don't get why that's just no. WrestleMania fans running up the escalator, promptly not making it because they're WrestleMania fans. Pete Alonso legging out a triple. Tourette's basketball player, the way he shot the ball, it just doesn't make sense. You have no menus on websites. Woman donates kidney to her boss, then gets fired for recovering too long. And my uncle sending emoji, then he starts sending his text message. Who is it?
Kidney. Maybe it's the Vegas guy. I see this whale going down the escalator, but it's got to be the kidney. Pretty good.
Booze Day to the podcast. Thanks for listening to tonight's episode. We had fun.
Oh, Ron Katz just yelled at you for being a good texter at 65.
We're going to keep doing this. Zach, the hockey playoffs have started. I will take the Caps. Which team gets eliminated first? My team or whatever team you would like to pick right now? They can even be 1-0 for all I care.
Oh, I'll take Toronto because let's have some fun.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone wants to see them win.
Shot.
Sure.
We out.
I should have taken a good team. All right, shot it is.